Welcome back to first grade, lesson 19. We're going to be going over the odds today. So, we'll start with number 1. It says to find each difference. Use a number line if you need help. So number 1, we see 14 minus 8, right? So if you look on this number line here, we have 14 over here, and then we go down 8. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. We have 6. So 14 minus 6 will be, or 14 minus 8, sorry, will be 6. Okay. Let's go over to number 3. We have 12 minus 4. So we go down 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. And then we have 8. Let's go over to number 5. And it's 13 minus 7. Same problem over here. So 13 minus 7, we see that we go down 7 numbers and we get 6. Number 7, 14 minus 7, because we know that 7 plus 7 is 14. If we do 14 minus 7, we get 7. Number 9, 16 minus 9, go down 9 spaces, all the way to 5. And so, oops, sorry, wrong answer. 16 minus 9 will be 7. Okay. Number 11, 13 minus 8. We see in this one, it's 13 minus 7. And if we do another one, because 8 is 1 plus 7, we get 6. When we minus 1 again, we get 5. 13, it says 14 minus 9. Let's go to 14, drop down 9, and then we get 5. Let's go down to number 15. 11 minus 5. We know that 10 is 5 plus 5. So if we do plus 1 again, because 6 is 5 plus 1. If we do 10 plus 1, we get 11. Yes? And so it's going to be 6. 5 plus 6 is 11, and 11 minus 5 is 6. Number 17, 12 minus 9. 12 minus 9. If we go 1 up, that's 10. And then we add 2 more, we get 12. So we went up from 9, we went up 3. So 9 plus 3 is 12. And if we do 12 minus 9, we get 3. Number 19, 11 minus 7. 11 minus 7. Let's do it. Let's try it in our heads. We get 4. Because 3 plus 7 is 10. We add 1 here and add 1 here. We get 11. All right. If you're ready, we'll go to the next page. So it says, instructions say, find the missing numbers to complete each fact family. So we need to, for number 1, we need to find 12. So 5 plus 7, we know that's 12. And in this next one, we have 7 plus something is 12. We have 7 over here, we have 12 over here. So we're missing a 5. 7 plus 5 is 12. 12 minus 5, we have a 12 here, we have a 5 here. We're missing a 7. So it's going to be right there. 12 minus 5 is 7. 12 here, 7 here, and then 5 is missing. Because, if we switch these numbers around, we can still get the same answer. And so if we just do 12 minus 7, we get 5. Number 3, we have to find 14. 8 plus 6, that is 14. And 6 plus 8, the order does not matter. So when you're adding, order doesn't matter. So if you do 6 plus 8 or 8 plus 6, we still get the same number. That is 14. And the next one, we have 14 minus 8. So again, the order does not matter. And if we have the same numbers, we get the same answers. So we have 14, we have 8, and 6 is missing. 14 minus 6, 8, because order does not matter when you're doing addition or subtraction. Number 5, 16. This time we're missing a value for the first one. We have something plus 7 is 16. If we do 16 minus 7, we get 9. And the next one also says the same thing. 7 plus 9 is 16. Remember, order does not matter. 16 minus 9, we get 7. And 16 minus 7 is 9. Because we just switch these values around, but we still get the same numbers or same answers. All right, next page. Using a picture graph. So instructions say to fill in the last column of the graph, then use a picture graph to answer the questions. So how many glasses did Carolyn sell? Carolyn, we look at Carolyn over here. And is we count 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. But in this over here, each picture of the glass is actually 2 glasses. All right, so we need to count. For every glass we have is actually 2. So 2 plus 2 is 4, plus 2 is 6, plus 2 is 8, plus 2 is 10, plus 2 again is 12, 12 plus 2 is 14, 14 plus 2 is 16, and 16 plus 2 is 18. So 18 glasses. And so 18 is our first answer. Number 2, we're going to do the same thing. And let's go with number 3. How many glasses did Carolyn and Colin sell altogether? So we know that Carolyn sold 18. This is the spot where our addition or subtraction goes. And this is Colin. We need to look at Colin over here. And we do count again. So 2, 4, 6, 8, 10, 12, 14, 16. So if we're trying to find all together, we need to add. And Colin sold 16. So we do 18 plus 16. Let's look at our ones place. We have 8 plus 6. 8 plus 6, we know that's 14. So we put a 4, and we carry over the 1, and we add 1 plus 1 plus 1. That's 3. So our answer is 34. Okay, number 5. Omar sold more glasses than Jasmine. How many more glasses did Omar sell? So let's look at our table again. And Omar, right here, he sold 2, 4, 6, 8, 10, 12. He sold 12 glasses. So we put Omar's on top. And then we need to find how many more. That tells us we need to subtract. We look at Jasmine. We count 2, 4, 6, 8, 10. So we do 12 minus 10. Look at the ones place. 2 minus 0. That's 2. And 1 minus 1 is 0. And we just don't put 0 in the tens place. Final answer is 2. Okay. Let's go to the next page. All right. Use the bar graph to answer the questions. How many marbles does Joe have? So you look at Joe over here. We need to read the bar graph. We have the Joe and the number of marbles on the side. So each of these numbers on the side here tell us, they tell us what number the marbles, how many marbles each person has. So number one, how many marbles does Joe have? We look at Joe, we go up, we hit 6. So Joe has 6 marbles. How many marbles does Mike have? Again, Mike, go up until the bar ends, and that's 10. And Cindy, we look at Cindy up until we hit top, that's 8. Cindy has more marbles than Joe. How many more marbles does Cindy have? So we take Cindy's amount of marbles. We have as 8. We look at how many more. That tells us we have to subtract. And we look at Joe. Joe has 6. A minus 6 is 2. Last one, 6. How many marbles do Joe and Cindy have all together? All together tell us we need to add. And then they ask us for Joe and Cindy. So we count Joe's, that's 6, plus 8 Cindy's. And then we have 14. Because 8 plus 6 is 16. Or no, 14, sorry. 8 plus 6 is 14. 6 plus 8 is 14. All right, that's the end of this lesson. Thank you, and have a nice day.